Hello. We are officially
Hola, ¿cómo estás,
live.
amigos?
Why did she say what the fuck?
What?
I just did. You were just so quiet for a second and said,
Because I was waiting for you to do your thing.
do my thing. Make me be. Yes, hello. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. It's Halloween time. Hello,
Yippee!
hello. We're trying out the actual like collab on with both our models, so we're gonna hope that this goes
Mm-hmm.
well. Because it could be really cool. So
Indeed, we're
kinda
professional.
kinda hoping that this works, because I think that'd be very fun. So as you can see, we have a list. Since
I have
uh
my costume on, as you can see by the cat ears. Mina doesn't have one
okay,
because
so about
she's...
fun fact about that, I had a thing and then it broke last second, so I don't want to show up with something that's like fucked up.
Wow. Scuff
So
streamer.
it's in the tags. So I figure I'll post pictures on Twitter and the Discord later of it. Because it works still in movement. Oh, it's bad. So
Mine's
William
just pre-built
Afton.
into the model, so you know.
Yeah, I had a thing with my ears got a little messed up, so I'm gonna have to go through and edit them a little bit. Unfortunately, penis wise.
What?
Okay, so we made a list. We're gonna do our best to go. We're putting on the bisexual caps right now and treating it as guy or
Yes.
girl is valid. Because that's boring if he rejects every guy and I reject every girl.
Mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm.
yeah, penis wise is crazy work, dog. A
We're putting on
peenie
our
wise,
thinking caps. We're approaching this scientifically,
scientifically, what
evaluating
if? Hmm.
smashability as their existence, regardless of prior biases.
And as you see, our categories, we have raw, which is the highest compliment. Uh, we'll need a few drinks for confidence, but we're gonna do it. We have consideration. We don't know for sure. That's the real debaters are gonna be in
Get me
there.
drunk and we'll see.
Yeah, polite decline, it's not horrific, but it's not the vibe, and then absolutely not. Nope, it's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
To go with sex, I'm gonna get as much funny in. Of course, live. No problem. We have a mix of some of them are just like humans, some of them are monsters. Um, because truthfully, it can be a bit hard finding women that aren't just women in the horror
I was about
field.
to say, Leon's not on here.
He is.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. He's right here.
Where? In the top right corner? Oh,
He's
I
in,
thought that was... Oh, wait, no, he's in the middle. Never mind, I
yeah,
saw him.
he's in the middle.
His diagonal above... Oh, of course Wesker's on here. I wonder who put that in.
Oh man, I wonder who made the list. Um, if you're wondering
So
what
we
the
just...
borders are, that's just for some gender idea because some of them can be a little hard to tell. And then the green is like either it doesn't have a specific gender, or the gender changes depending on who's in charge. I just put xenomorph because in general, queen or regular xenomorph, I don't think it really fucking matters. If you're gonna bang a xenomorph, I don't think you're gonna discriminate against one or the other.
We gotta channel our inner Tricky here. That's a
What
VTuber, don't worry about it. She's known for wanting to smash the Xenomorph.
the fuck?
She
Okay.
has a VTuber, her
Oh,
new VTuber model is also a Xenomorph themed, so.
love it. Yes, it is. So actually, first we
Gonna start
can
from the top.
also we're gonna go ahead and I could also put on some background music if we would like. That be good, you think? Or should we just go for it?
I mean, that's up to you.
If people think we need it, I'll put it on, but
I
we'll
can
just go
yap
for it.
and fill the
Yeah,
silence
we're
if
gonna be
needed,
yapping.
but we're just gonna go for it. All right. Well, I would like to say, first and foremost, as we're starting off with our first pick, Raw!
Ada Wong. You think Ada Wong raw?
On the
I don't.
counter, in the bed, on the
Okay, but here's
couch,
the
upside
thing.
down, sloppy
I'll
style,
I'll
crazy
give that
style.
to you. I feel like here's the thing. I feel like I would need a few drinks for Ada, not because Ada is unattractive, but because I think I would be too scared because that's a woman in capital letters, TM,
I'm diving in the
trademark,
deep
passive.
end. I'm
I
getting manipulated.
I will put raw for you, but I would need to like drink a bit to get the confidence to talk to her because like that's a woman.
Smash, smash, smash. On the bed, in the garage, upside
Getting
down.
snapped if I need to. She's not my type, but she's fierce. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Pumpkin. She's also not particularly my type if I had to go for a woman, but you know, I
'Cause you're a
still
coward.
respect. Listen, if there's a couple women on here that I'm gonna put away my heterosexuality to say some inappropriate things about, okay? So,
Mm-hmm.
listen, it's just not her. Okay. We also next you might not know this one. This is the Babadook.
Okay, I thought so. I don't know a lot about the
This is
Babadook,
the
but
Babadook. Would you fuck the Babadook? He's
even with
really
the
tall.
even with the bisexual lenses on, this ain't my type of horror monster person thing.
Can
So,
I say
uh,
I would consider the Babadook.
uh, I'd
Like
politely decline, but we can put in. I'm fine with putting in. I'd consider it.
I'd consider he's really tall, he's got some long ass fingers.
Yeah,
You
long
know,
fingers. What could those do?
I
You
mean,
know.
you don't gotta use the mouth slime. Like his mouth is dirty. You can just tell him to keep it shut, you know. Okay. Bella Dimitrescu we got
So
here. I put the Dimitrescu
maybe
sisters
controversial,
separate.
but I obviously they're attractive, yeah, but like from what I know, their personalities and things like that, not raw for me. Uh,
Okay.
I think few drinks for confidence, or I'd consider it, one of the two.
For
But
Bella, interesting. For all of them, or just for specifically Bella? For all of them?
for all of the sisters specifically, just because, I have a certain type,
You
and
do have a certain type.
they're not my type, but they are fucking hot vampires. So
Here's the thing,
few
I
drinks
don't
for
know
confidence.
personally. I don't know. I would at least for like Bella or actually not Bella for Cassandra. I don't know. I would kind of go raw. I'm not gonna lie. Specifically for her for this one,
I'm fine with putting the others in few drinks and then
and
her
then
and
her
raw
and
for
raw.
you.
Yeah, because here's the thing. The other two, yeah, they're all right, but like I'd still go for it. But I don't know. Cassandra got some sauce to her. Like I don't know. I like her. I think she's underrated of the sisters. Everyone always talks about Bella because she's like more like
Mm-hmm.
overtly freakier.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like. I think Cassandra could be fun and not like totally horrid. Also, we
Mm-hmm.
have Claire Redfield. Now, can I have possible controversial opinion?
Go ahead.
I'm polite declining her.
All
She's
right. All
she
right.
she bores me. I don't really like her. She's just kind of there. She's not ugly or like horrible as a person. She just has no sauce for me.
She's a basic bitch,
She's
essentially.
basic.
Because
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I actually also agree. Like, she's not ugly or
She's
anything like
nice,
that. It's
you
just
know.
she's not an Ada Wog.
I'll chill with
She's not
her,
like
but I'm not like,
I'd
damn.
consider it, but I'm fine with also putting in polite decline, or I'd consider it.
I
One
would
of the
I
two.
would dap her up on the way to go ride. I'd be like, hell yeah, girl, go do your shit.
All right, I let you speak. Now, if you'll let me speak, as someone who loves the Alien franchise and the Predator franchise, yada yada, watch the old classic Alien movies, etc., etc. Raw.
Okay, I was gonna say put her in number one. I'm sorry, fuck Ada Wong, Ellen Ripley. In my opinion, I want
The original badass. The
Ellen
original
Ripley
fucking girl
could rip my
boss.
limbs off, and I would say thank you. Fold me like a lawn chair. Like I do not like.
The
Look,
OG girl boss.
I
The
was
OG
so
bad
scared
bitch.
when you said with okay, now let me speak. I got so nervous 'cause I was like, if he says no to the Ellen Ripley
No,
as
it's
the certified
it's
mass guy,
the
mass girl
fucking
lover,
exactly. Listen, I gotta respect my origins, all right? The origins of
dude,
my taste.
muscular woman with a fucking cat and a flamethrower, fucking dude, she's so fucking cool. Because he prefaced it in a way that made me
She's
like,
up there
there's
with
no
like
way.
Sarah Connor as well.
Okay, that's valid. Gotta watch Alien, I'll be honest. It's really good. Ellen
You've
Ripley
gotta
is
watch
really
all the
hot.
aliens. The first ones are the best ones,
The first ones are
but
the best, yeah. Anything that has Ellen Ripley in it is the best.
is good. And then you also have to watch the Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator. 'Cause that's also
R.I.P. for Ellen Ripley's bush that got removed. That got removed in digital because they didn't think that it was appropriate for the scene of her running around in her panties. You like Romulus? I actually liked that one too. A lot of people didn't like it. I don't know. I thought it was alright.
Oh,
It was
the people who
alright.
didn't
I didn't
as
hate
a
it,
movie it was
but
good, but
it
like
was nowhere
alien
near as good as
wise,
the Alien
yeah.
other movies, but it was a fine movie.
Also, probably a lot of the people that disliked are also like big lore people because like
Yeah.
it
It
introduced some weird stuff
it
and
did.
things.
Yeah, in the Alien movie, at one point she's running around in her panties, and they went in digital and removed her bush that was popping out of her panties. And especially if you ask like a lesbian on Twitter about
Can
it, they
I
will piss shit and cry.
can I say my controversial thing that I think
Are you gonna say it's controversial as a man to not like Bush because that's not a controversial opinion? But
okay, I was just saying because listen, okay, I'm gonna be truthful. A lot of the women that I like are also claimed by lesbians half the time. So it's like,
it's true because you like mask women.
But to be fair, I just like
You like
maybe
muscular
crazy thing to
women.
say. I just don't like body hair in general on both male and
Yeah, you
female.
don't like it on yourself either, which I think is valid because it's like douchey if a guy is like, I don't like when girls don't have body hair, but you don't like it on yourself either, which I think is like
Mm-mm.
totally chill and fine. He likes like more like what would be considered like more like I guess masculine women, like
I
muscular
love tomboys. I
tomboy.
love Rhea Ripley. I
Yeah,
love
he's into
Puff Puff.
tomboys. Yeah. So he's not into like he doesn't want a little feminine petite like no. He wants a woman he can wrestle with.
I want a bitch that'll bench press me.
And Ellen Ripley fucking can. Well, I don't know if she can actually, but like if they weren't
I mean,
cowards, she
she
would have been
probably
able
couldn't
to.
bench press me, but she could fucking break my arm in
Oh, for sure.
3
And
different
you
places.
would be like, this is what I've been waiting for. Also, hello, Kasov. I understand that. I don't really like men for women as long as team. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I, as a woman, don't like it, but I also don't like body hair on guys. So I'm the same opinion. Here's the thing. Like, leg hairs, I'm like, whatever, like, chill, but I don't like the feeling of, like, I don't even like armpit hair on guys either or anything like that.
Armpit hair, pubic hair, etc.
Okay. I'm gonna get mad at you if we don't have the exact same opinion on this. Elvira.
You go
The
first. Mm.
That's Elvira. That's a Raw. That's the
All
mother
right,
of
yes.
horror. That's the woman that can bust through a cage with the power of her tits alone. Like, that
I
is
mean,
that is
I am a chess
mother.
man. What can I say?
that is the scary bimbo. That is mother right there. That is my queen. Absolutely. She is
Oh,
pumpkin. She is the queen. Chest hair, who wants a friction? Here's the thing. I sometimes I don't like sometimes I like chest hair as a concept, but not like practically. Like,
On a
sometimes I
on a
like the
fictional man.
look of it. Yeah, like, there's some fictional guys where I like the look of it,
And so
but I
long as
wouldn't
it's
like the
not like
feeling.
so long as it's not like dense.
It's also
Because
gotta
like
be flat. It can't be curly. I don't like curly. If it's
mhm.
like the flat chest hair, sure. If it's the kind that curls and like pokes through your shirt, nah.
Yeah.
It's like smoking. It looks cool. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, it looks alright. Like, I don't know. There's some guys where I see it in fictional and I'm like, damn, that's good shit.
Mhm.
But
But
then
in
when I
real
think
life
about
it's
it, I'm like, ugh. Like,
shave that shit. Get
I
that shit
make my
under
boyfriend
control.
shave his fucking armpits, okay? Like,
I mean, I do that too. So
I have him do, I mean, he doesn't like it either, but I also just, I'm like, I don't want to cuddle with you if I'm getting poked in the shoulder, you know? Like, it's not very fun. Okay, this one is a weird one.
So I'm
So
gonna
we
let
got,
you talk first on this because
okay.
I'm the aliens guy. You know, I know.
Okay, so we got the
I've been in
face
this for a
hugger
while.
from Alien. Okay, it depends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it depends what orifice we're discussing.
Usually it's the throat.
See, I'm not into the throat stuff. So I'm on that
You're not
front.
an oral girly.
I don't have here's the thing. I don't it Okay, I'm trying to think of how much I want to disclose.
You don't have. You're not a fan of the oral
Here's the thing.
persuasion.
I'm fine. I like a good like fingers in the mouth or something. But like as like do I want to get my throat smashed up? No. I'm not into that. That's
Well, it
just
wouldn't smash
I don't want to
up
feel
in.
something fucking my throat. Okay? I'm not
Okay.
into that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not horrific. It just doesn't do anything for me. Like I'll do it, but it just doesn't do anything for me. Like, you know.
Mm-hmm. No
It
oral fixation.
also I have a small mouth, so like I
I
can't
don't
really
think the size will matter too much for a face hugger, but you know.
yeah, it would hurt probably for it to cuz
Conventionally, it only does the face, but I've been on the internet long
I can
enough. I've
only
seen it
fit
do
like two fingers
other
sideways in my
places.
mouth, so like I think it would hurt and probably dislocate my jaw, to be honest. So, no.
Well, you also
Yeah,
got jaw issues, so you know
I
it's
have
really
jaw
just a
issues.
skill issue
I
on
am
your
just
part.
busted. If we're talking the other way, I'd consider.
Do keep it. So here's the thing,
Because I've
because I
also been
saw it
on
in
the
chat
internet.
about like wouldn't want the eggs. It technically is one egg, if that. It's not even technically an egg
Oh yeah, we're talking about
because
ovipositing.
the
Yeah.
face huggers hatch from the egg, but then they deposit a like baby chest burster into your chest. And
Yeah. Which I believe is why it goes from the throat.
mhm.
But if it's going from the other angle, then at the most it's in your ass or uterus. So
Mhm.
Mina wants to receive but not to give. I also just don't like I'm just not into oral in general. It just doesn't really do it for me. It's alright. It's alright. I think I would just rather fuck personally. So that's why I like
You're
the
very
face
straight
hugger.
to it individual.
Yeah, it just doesn't really do much for me. So I would put it in like a consider for me
I
personally.
okay.
Consider to polite decline for me.
I've got to put on my imagine myself as a female, use the knowledge of the internet I have. Hmm.
Mina don't like
I
foreplay
think
confirmed. Okay, I listen. Sometimes, other times, I'm just like, just whip your dick. Like, I just want to get to it. Like, chop chop. Is that bad for me to say that sometimes I just want to jump my boyfriend like Foxy and I don't care about prep work?
Well, to be fair, and I could be wrong because hashtag virgin, but foreplay, I do believe, is a bit more of a female thing than a male thing.
It tends
To a
to
degree, there is
be.
still
There
foreplay
is
stuff
still.
for men, and it can help, but
It depends. It's just more of a person by person. I think it's seen as a traditionally more like a thing women need, because for guys, I think it can be seen as easier for a guy to get hard than a woman to get wet, you
mhm.
know? I think a lot of I think also it depends too the difference of like a straight guy versus a not straight guy,
Oh yeah,
because
because if you're
they got
not a
to do a
straight
lot
guy,
more
you
prep
gotta do
work.
you gotta
You
do more
know, if we're
prep work.
talking straight men, I don't think many of them really give a fuck unless it's like a romantic thing.
So
Like,
you put it in I'd consider it, right?
I'd consider to a polite decline. I'm in between those two.
I if I'm thinking
If we're
gender
going
bent
if
and
we're
I'm
going
putting
by
if
the
I'm thinking
pussy
gender
angle,
bent and I'm putting on the thinking cap as a freaky female, I'd say raw or a few drinks.
few drinks, okay. I'll I'll be okay with few drinks. If we're allowing not the traditional throat, then yes. Also, yeah, I imagine because you don't want to just shove that shit up there, you know. You gotta, for like
Mhm.
gay men, you gotta, work it a bit, I imagine.
You gotta work it.
Because, I mean, you gotta do the same with girls if you're doing, if anyone doing anal, I think you gotta work it. I don't do that, so I don't know, but that's what I
Well, I
have
have
seen
unfortunately
from
been
me
on the
from
internet
stuff.
a long while, and I have some people make it
Some
where the face
people,
hugger
yeah.
doesn't insert, but instead sucks, and it's very weird. But
Oh, that is
yeah,
weird. I don't know if I like that one.
it's like a flashlight, quote unquote, and it's
Yeah, no,
no,
I don't,
it's
that's
not.
weird. That's weird. I don't know.
That's why I said I had to consider it from a female
I
angle,
feel
because
like
like,
face hugger is like female or up the butt. I feel like that's how that's gotta work. I've
mm-hmm.
using yeah, that's a little odd. Yeah, you really need to work or you're gonna have a bad time, let me tell you. Yeah. Okay, I have Ghostface, but here's the thing, specifically Scream 1 Ghostface, which is Stu and Billy, the
I don't know
OG
anything about
Ghostface.
Scream, but I just know that Ghostface is one of the most fucking lusted over fucking horror people ever, so I'm pretty sure he's being put in Raw, correct?
I would say,
Are we really not going to put Ghostface in
but I'm
Raw?
like trying to think, do I want to fuck him as much as I'd want to fuck like Ellen Ripley though, or like Elvira? I would kind of put him in few drinks because also you got to remember Scream 1 Ghostface is also two people. So it would be technically a three-way for one. I feel like I would need a few drinks. Like,
I mean, I
and
don't know too much, so
this is specifically
I'm against the you.
this is specifically Scream 1, so it's Stu and Billy, so it is the original. Also Bye Bye Slime. No, not I don't think all of them are. Um I listen, if we're talking specifically Stu, raw. If we're talking Billy, few drinks. That's
Let's
also
just
the
talk with the
thing.
one you like, since it's just Ghostface.
Raw.
I don't think which one matters.
That's Matthew Lillard's. Yeah. Okay, this one I put as a funny one. The hag from Baldur's Gate 3.
Listen, I'm a monster fucker and all, but absolutely not. Put that bitch at the bottom.
To be fair, I am also going to put her there because she's also fucking annoying. She's also annoying as fuck. She pissed me.
Let's do it, Sonny. Yeah, no, I'll pass. Thank you very much.
I thought that was a funny one. Okay. So, Until Dawn, Hannah Washington in the Wendigo form.
I don't know much, but just going off of this singular image, I'm gonna put down absolutely not. For me,
Here's
personally.
the thing. You gotta hear me out on that. I would put polite decline just because I know Hannah is technically in there and she was kind of nice, so I don't want to be like totally mean to her, but I would
You
still
know what?
decline.
That's completely fair. I just searched up Hannah Washington. I'm fine with politely decline.
She just been going through it. Polite decline. Huntress from Dead by Daylight.
I think I know my answer just from the image, but let me do a little research real
I'm gonna
quick.
give you a moment.
Dead by Daylight. 'Cause I think this is one of the already, or like one of the Dead by Daylight exclusive ones, right? This isn't from
Yeah. Yeah, this is just one that they made.
Mhm. 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 Evaluating, calculating, uh
Scanning, uploading information.
raw. Anyways,
You know what? Listen, I wish I was her. I will agree. Here's the thing.
you're gonna be fucking like rabbits, all right.
If I was to be like into women, I would also have probably the same type as you, Aki. Like,
Indeed, based.
so, okay, listen. I'm just gonna say about this next one, you're gonna have to give me a second,
I'm
cause
giving it
like,
to you. I'm just giving you this one, okay? You take this one.
this is my Ada Wong. I will fucking to this man is dehydrated, fucking gasping for air. James Sunderland from Silent Hill 2. I'm putting him up there with Ada Wong
Well,
of
question,
like
isn't he and, or is that a spoiler? Or do you think it's
are you
just,
gonna ask about a specific triangular?
yes, I am.
Triangular is on here separate because they are
I
technically
see him.
separate, but they are
Okay.
physically about the same, yes.
All right. Because I was about to say I can't comment on
James
him.
Sunderland,
I can't comment on James because he's just a guy. But Pyramid Head, well,
I have made that
we'll get
man
there.
crawl through so many fucking crawl spaces just to hear him whimper. I am so horrible about him. I am so bad about him. I need a few drinks to forget his horrible sins, but he's very hot. Listen, at this point, like, we haven't finished the game, but like, what's in the past is in the past. It doesn't really affect me. I could crack him for a
Some of the anime
night.
characters Mina likes are terrorists and murderers, so
Okay, but
how big of a deal is it really?
like who I say as if I know like multiple off the top of my head and I feel like I know immediately who you're gonna lead with.
Gyataro.
Yeah, would. Yeah.
SMH shaking my
If I
head.
said he was the most attractive guy in Demon Slayer,
You'd be crazy.
damn.
Tingin's right fucking there.
He's not even my top three.
Yeah, because you a freak.
My top three is Gyataro, Sunimi, and then the rock guy. The big one. I forget his name.
Rockman?
The blonde
Not
one.
Doma? Although
He's
Doma kind of has like the clown
pretty.
aspects to a degree. The
He's
makeup and
pretty,
the
but like he's like top five, but
yeah,
he's
Gyarme.
not like up there. Listen, it's also partly just at least in the Japanese dub, I really like Gyataro's voice. So
Uh,
he's not blonde though. I actually, fun fact, usually dislike blondes. James Sunderland's kind of an
except for a
outlier for
few.
me. There's very few. I'm actually
James
not.
Sunderland, Bakugo.
Yeah, young me was a Bakugo girly. He did shape a lot of archetypes for me.
Well, he's an adult now
He is
in
an
the
adult
manga.
now, so back on the menu. But, you know, that was what I got stuck with. Other than I can't really think of that many other blondes. You weren't a Deku shipper? No, I was a Bakugo and me shipper, like I said. Char has the I was always into like the
I
black
have a
hair
truly
guys
ancient
usually.
blonde crush that is probably older than any characters you can. Android 18.
True, you are an Android
Smash!
18. I think for like anime, like I will say that like I'm kind of thinking of like probably. I mean, truthfully, like I think my oldest like anime crush is like not someone I goon over, but someone that like I have like romantic, like I would love to like I guess date them, but I don't sexualize them. It's probably Tenma from Monster. That's probably my pick for my oldest one.
Mhm.
Because that's like an early 2000s show. But blondes isn't really a big thing for me. Usually it's dark hair with glasses is typically what I go for anime guys. Dark hair glasses is pretty consistent for me, or just angry man. The angry man or pathetic man, one of the two. The two spectrums. Like
Mhm.
Aki was like surprised that I like Waterboy from that Dispatch game.
But he's like pathetic. He's not even
Yeah.
like the cool pathetic.
So, I don't. What if I don't? I don't necessarily want them cool, pathetic. I just want them
All right,
pathetic.
whatever. Let's get on with it. I think we both
Wow.
know where this guy has to go, right?
I don't know. What's your answer?
I mean, it's Jason Voorhees, one of the original masked people like Scream, big, bulky man. Raw, if I were a woman.
I would politely decline.
Oh?
He just doesn't do it for me. He's not bad. He just doesn't really have any sauce for me.
But
Like,
he's an OG. He's an
he is an
original. You gotta
OG,
admit.
but like, I don't know, man. Bro's just haunting camps and like fucking up high schoolers. Like, I don't know. He just doesn't really have any sauce for me.
Okay, well, to
I
be
don't need I
fair,
don't
there's
need to be like
also
mid
the
crack and then he hears like his mom's voice and he skizzes out or something. Like, I don't know, man. Like, he's
then
alright.
how about we put it in consider
Consider I'm fine
down the middle.
going for that. Okay, this one I put specifically for you as you're also a Transformers guy. This is Jennifer from Jennifer's Body, which is a vampire movie starring Megan Fox, who was
Ah,
also the sexy woman in the Transformers movie.
I mean, vampire Jennifer. I mean, Megan Fox. Yeah, obviously.
Just the Megan Fox.
I was about to say I couldn't tell exactly from the photo what this was, but like
This was her when she was eating a man.
vampire Megan Fox. I mean,
Bisexual
gotta put
vampire
it up
Megan
there.
Fox.
I will say, even with the Megan Fox buff, whatever, they don't come close to like Rhea Ripley or Ada, but I do think they
Yeah,
are
but she's still
above.
pretty. Yeah.
They are above the people we've put in Few Drinks for Confidence, so I'll put them in Raw,
All right, I'll allow that.
but like bottom
Okay.
of Raw.
Okay, the jigsaw puppet.
I'm absolutely not. I'm fucking punting that thing.
Okay, hear me out though. Hear me out. Hear me out.
It's not even a
No, no, no,
big
no, no. Here's
like
the thing. Here's
sexy
the thing.
puppet
Here's the thing.
man.
Here's the thing. I'm going to politely decline because I don't need that old man's bitch ass on my op list because I fucking dunked on his puppet.
Nah, fuck that. I'm dunking on this bitch.
You're dunking on the puppet? You don't wanna fuck the
I'm
puppet?
pulling an absolute Batman and I am fucking
You're not
picking this
clapping the
small thing up
puppet?
and I'm fucking punting it.
Oh my god.
Like absolute Batman did to that terrorist child, I am kicking it.
Okay. So we have Carl Heisenberg from Resident Evil Village.
I mean, I'm straight, but even I know. Come the fuck on. Look at this man.
Dude, Neil Newman. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Like, he just
It's
only
fucking
voices hot
raw.
people. Dude.
The voice, the look, the fucking old, grizzled,
That's
fucking...
dude. That's what was like also part of the reason that I was like, I'm gonna try Baldur's Gate because of Astarion, because I found out that when I found out it was the same voice actor, because I'm obsessed with this dude. I was like, need. He could fill me full of shrapnel. I don't care. Honestly, the Demetrescu siblings in general, just both male and female, both of them, just yeah. Carl, absolutely, like 100p. Let's go, werewolf man. Okay.
Is this Krampus?
This is Krampus. Would you fuck Krampus?
What's your thoughts on this, huh? Where are you ranking Krampus?
I would drink and fuck Krampus.
Few drinks for confidence?
I would need confidence, but I would do it.
I mean, he is kinda just a Wendigo with most modern depictions.
I listen. I would
He
let.
It is just a little bit of a mix between like a Wendigo and a satyr. So like,
yeah, I would let him hit, but I would have to drink first because he's intimidating.
I'm fine with putting in few drinks for confidence.
Yeah, he's intimidating. Okay, yeah, like Ultra said, do we really gotta say about Lady Dimitrescu? Like,
all day, all night.
Here, I'm gonna put Carl and her together.
Stairs, in the mansion, in the graveyard, upside
raw,
down.
Because if someone's getting it raw between the two of us, it's not gonna be her. I'm gonna say that because that's a tall, big woman.
I don't know. I could take her.
You would climb that woman.
Heard this thing called the Indomitable Human
Spirit. Yeah, we were talking about this before stream. The Indomitable Human Spirit versus the Vampire Strap. Who is gonna win?
Okay, question. Since we're kind of organizing it by like since Raw is sort of cut into, categories to a degree. Can we put Huntress? Can we move the one sister below?
Yeah,
Huntress
we'll do
and one chick.
Yeah, we'll do it like that. And then for a few drinks, I feel like, unironically, I think Facehugger is higher for us. And then I would personally put Krampus
I mean, it
them.
depends because, well, for Krampus, it depends on what type of girly you are because, he has the lower half of a satyr, so,
I'm a monster
could be packing something, yeah.
Like, Death by Snoo Aki.
I could only dream.
We can at least put him between the sisters if that works.
Thank you for reminding me, Aki. Raw it is.
I'll say we could put Jason above the Babadook. We'll keep Claire above, and then can we? I want to put Jigsaw above the Hag.
I mean,
fuck that Hag.
I would. Sure,
she was a bitch. Okay,
but we can put him above.
This is where I might get in trouble.
Listen, okay. I think regardless of what the two of us think, I think we gotta put him in Raw.
No, I can't bring myself to.
It's Leon fucking Kennedy. Listen,
I would politely decline.
Man, and even then,
I would politely decline.
I understand the appeal to Leon Kennedy completely. If I were a woman, I'd also be fawning over this
I'm
man.
sorry. He's so boring. I don't get it. He's just. I don't get it.
He's a fucking.
If you like, here's the thing. If you like
nerd, like fucking.
But he's just boring to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it
not
for
every
me.
Man's fucked up, Mina. You just fucked up men.
I understand. Here's the thing.
Insane.
I understand Chris Redfield over Leon Kennedy, at least. Leon, here's the thing. I don't think Leon's
I don't.
ugly.
I think Leon Kennedy is better than Chris Redfield.
I don't think
Maybe
Leon's
controversial.
ugly. That's not controversial. I don't think Leon's ugly. I don't think he's a bad guy or anything like that. I just put him, he's in the same mindset of me as Claire, of he's just generic action guy. That's really it. There's not much else there. And I'm like, I can't bring myself to put him on the same level as like an Ada Wong even, because she has more going on for her. Like, here's the thing, I'll admit my taste is fucked, but like Leon he just doesn't, yeah, he's just a pretty boy in a compression shirt. That's it. I don't understand
And damn, does
why.
he fucking do it well?
I don't understand the global obsession with me. Leon or Steve? That's the thing. Is Steve kind of pathetic in glasses? Because I'll crack Steve. I don't give a fuck about Leon.
Listen. I gave you fucking.
But Raw?
I gave you Silent Hill, fucker. All right, I let you
Raw?
fully and completely decide that. All right. If I gotta, because we've been pretty unanimous on other things. If I gotta use my one-time Raw for Leon
That's
Kennedy, I will.
crazy that you're
Because
using it on Leon
kindred spirits,
Kennedy.
motherfucker. Okay, I relate to
I'll
this
allow you,
man.
I'll
'Cause
allow it, but I just don't get it. Here's the thing, I just
I
don't
will
get
not
it.
let you disrespect my
I
goat.
like Leon, but I don't here's the thing. I like Leon, but okay, this is my thing. I just don't understand what it is about him that has such a general, like,
He's a golden
feral
retriever
grip.
boy. And he's like sort of nerdy and a little bit pathetic, but he's also really fucking capable and bad at. Listen, okay, it's not your taste. That's completely fine.
Okay,
But if I
here's
were
the
a
thing though.
women,
Here's the thing
a
though. Here's the
woman,
thing though. Here's the thing though. I understand older Leon, but younger Leon
okay, we're
doesn't
talking
do it
about
for me.
Leon in general as a whole.
Older
Okay,
Leon, I'll like older Leon. I'm still not obsessed with, but sure. Young Leon, he's the same. He's just kind of like Claire Redfield to me, and I don't really like. He's cool,
well,
but I don't really
everyone,
get what's.
age is the spice of life. Everyone's better older, but we're talking about Leon in general. I'm using my veto
No,
card.
that's
We're putting that
fine. I'll
fucker in
allow
Raw.
it. I'm not like gonna be mad about it. I just really don't understand it. It's kind of like I don't understand like why some of the COD guys have people in feral grit. Like there's just some characters where like I don't think he's unattractive or anything.
Mina is very based and correct until she isn't. And then on random things, she'll have the most crazy
I just don't understand.
conventional
Here's the
take
thing. It's not
about
that I think
things.
he's
Like
bad.
Chainsaw Man being animated too good to be watchable. What the fuck do you mean animated too good,
It's
Mina?
just too good. Listen, I phrased it as too good one time, and he has not let it go because that was the only thing in
Is
the
that your
moment I
only
could
fucking
wordalize. I don't like how fucking smooth and how curvy everything is. I like harsh lines. I like harsh movement. I don't
Oh,
like
it's too
everything.
smooth
I don't
for
like
me. The
everything
animation has
being.
too many frames.
I don't. Well, for one, some of the fight scenes did make me kind of woozy. Not gonna lie. But
That's a
also,
skill issue. Get better.
I don't like when every angle is smooth and squishy. And I just don't like it. It's not an art style that appeals to me. It's not that
Listen,
I
like
think
I
it looks
said,
bad, it just does not appeal to me whatsoever.
me and Mina me and Mina will agree on so many things. She'll have so many base takes, and then she'll occasionally drop a fucking bombshell that I'm just like, what the fuck are you
Exactly.
talking
The
about?
manga art is angular and harsh, unlike the anime. I don't like that. And here's the thing, it's not a Chainsaw Man thing in particular. I don't like the modern trend in anime where everybody has to have smooth faces and smooth bodies and everything like that. I don't like it. I miss when everyone had angular faces and angular line arts and things like that. That's what bothers me. I just didn't like some of the fight frames because it made me feel a little woozy because there was so much like kind of like I don't know if it was like a blurry effect or they did something in one of the fights that kind of made me a little like, ugh. I don't think it's
Skill issue.
bad. Also, I think the movie looks way better than the fucking show. I think the movie looks way better.
Well, yeah, that's a universal agreement.
The
But
movie
like,
looks
that's
way
a
better.
fucking movie.
I just don't like how fucking, also, I think the colors were not that good. I didn't like the color. I don't like the super everything is smooth and then everything is just kind of muted and sad looking. Like I don't know. I didn't really like it.
Anyways,
Chainsaw Man
before you get
anime
on any
focuses on
more
technical
weird.
proficiency rather than the vibe of the original art. Yes. Agreed. I agree. That is
Bef-
kind of my view.
Enough of the rants. Let's get moving on
Okay,
to say
the
another
ghost
crazy thing.
Mama. Would you fuck Mama?
I have no idea who the fuck this is.
Look up Mama movie. Look up Mama.
Mama Mooey?
Yeah, she's from a movie.
How do you spell Mooey?
Movie, like like
Oh,
a movie
movie.
film. Ba 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 film. I'm just waiting to see his reaction.
Is it just called Mama?
Mama, that's it. It's just Mama. It's a scary movie called Mama.
Uh, mediocre Wraith.
Okay, I'm surprised that you're not immediately just hitting it with the absolutely not.
Well, it's probably still going to absolutely not, but
Here's the thing, I would be kind to her because my heart is full of love and she's a sad woman and I would politely decline Mama.
sure, politely decline then.
She just steals children. That's not that bad.
She just steals children. That's not that bad.
Okay, I found this one on Pinterest and I believe this is an SCP called Mara. Let me make sure if I'm remembering that right.
Oh, I know. Well, I don't know
I,
which SCP this is, but
I think it's like an
is it
SCP.
okay? There's a lot of SCPs you could have put. Oh, this is the. Oh no, this is 1471. Oh, it's Mala. Oh,
Oh, did I get the name
you.
wrong?
No, you didn't. It's okay.
Yeah, it's like the
What do
wolf
you know
chick.
about? Well, I.
It's a woman. I know that.
Yes, but this specific SCP has a
It's
very colorful history with
it's
the
SCP
internet.
1471.
So yeah, she's widely popular in the furry community. But let's just say a lot of people have made a lot of depictions of her that are
A lot
perhaps
of porn.
yes. You know what? Let's see how many entries there are on Rule 34.
Oh my god.
SCP. Oh, hold on. I have to turn on my VPN because, United
Which
States
one is 682?
1471. All right. They have a total
Oh
of
my god, that's just an animal.
8,473 entries.
Love that for her. Would you fuck
Uh,
her?
so here's the thing. What do you know about actual SCP-1471?
I don't know her.
Nothing.
This was just one that I
All
came.
right.
I just know it's a
Well,
girl.
I have pulled up the SCP entry for it. So,
Okay.
SCP-1471 is a free 9.8 megabyte application for mobile devices called Malo version 1.0.0. In online application stores, SCP-1471 has no listed developer and is somehow able to bypass the application approval process to go directly to distribution. SCP-1471 is able to avoid removal by other program manager applications. After it is installed, no icons or shortcuts are created for the application. The SCP will then begin to send individual images through text messaging every 3 to 6 hours. All images will contain SCP-1471, either within the background or foreground. SCP-1471 appears as a large humanoid figure with a canid-like skull and black hair. During the first 24 hours following the installation, the mobile device will receive images taken at locations commonly frequented by individuals. After 48 hours, the mobile device will receive images taken at locations that were recently visited by the individual. After 72 hours, the mobile device will receive images of the individual in real time, with SCP-1471 appearing with closer proximity to the subject. Individuals with 90 hours of exposure to these continuous images will briefly visualize the SCP within their peripheral vision, reflective surfaces, or a combination of the two. Continued exposure after this point causes irreversible and sustainable visualization of SCP-1471. Individuals at this stage have reported periodic attempts by SCP-1471 to visually communicate with them, but failed to understand or comprehend these actions. Currently, the only known treatment to reverse the effect is to eliminate the individual's visual exposure to these images prior to the 90 hours after installation.
So it sounds like I need a few drinks for confidence.
It's essentially
a virus.
It's essentially a Wendigo that is a computer virus that sort of stalks you and constantly sends you selfies before then eventually manifesting herself into reality as your imaginary girlfriend, quote unquote, in this instance.
Okay, so a few drinks before I get fucked and die.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean,
Your
I'm
schizo wolf girl.
I'm down for a few drinks. I feel like that's fair.
We could have also put SCP-096 on this.
I think a few drinks. What about you?
I'm fine with a few drinks.
Okay. The nurses from Silent Hill 2.
I mean, let me just remind myself.
I'll give him a second. I
think I already know my answer, but you know. I mean...
Okay, here's the thing. I would say a few drinks to forget my trauma that they've given me, at least on my end.
I'd say a few drinks too. I don't know if it's raw.
We're not James Sunderland level. We're not gonna put them in raw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the other mother from Coraline. She does turn into like a mechanical spider woman.
Yeah, I was about to say, I just remember her being very okay, if we're talking about her normal form, which is
we're talking about
just
her
the mom,
her true form.
If we're talking about her true form, no, too spider-like, too needly. Absolutely not, I guess I would have to say. Listen, I like anime spider monster girls, but like,
yeah,
I'll pass on that.
I'll pass on the normal, but I'll do it with the spider. Few drinks, I'll consider giving her my eyes. I'm fine putting her with absolutely not. I feel like we can put her above the puppet because the only reason I'm saying no is because I feel like the mechanical bits of her would just hurt.
Also,
I'm not scared of spiders.
Candy, she'd just chop your dick off.
Yeah, like I don't know how that would work. You know, Ultra be the test to go see. Go figure it out for us. Okay, the pale lady from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Fuck this is, but I'm just gonna put
absolutely not.
I don't think anything else is needed to be said.
Okay, we have, as Slime put it, penis-wise.
So, here's the thing. For me, this is an absolutely not, even putting on the bicap, even imagining gender bent. I'm gonna have to pass on this, because...
To be fair, Pennywise is technically both genders, so...
Listen, if it was a clown girl, maybe a different story, but I don't
Pennywise actually turns into a female spider. Because Pennywise is an alien. Pennywise.
Yeah.
Pennywise is an alien that took over a random clown dude's body. That's literally it. This might surprise people, but I also would put Pennywise in absolutely not. I know...
He's not the type of clown guy you like.
No, he's also at that fuck-ass forehead.
You like more?
Like,
Yeah, the forehead. The forehead really.
the forehead really does a number
The
on
forehead
him.
really, honestly, is probably
Okay,
even
the
more
original, okay,
revolting than.
Tim Curry Pennywise, the Tim Curry era, different energy. New Pennywise, no. No. Also, like, new Pennywise is like a little too, like, new Pennywise is kind of pedophile coded too in some instances, and like that's not the vibe. Speaking of, despite being called a predator, bro ain't a predator in that sense. We got the
I know my
predator.
answers, so I'm gonna look to you and ask,
Are we
what's your
raw
answer
dogging the
here?
predator?
It's the fucking predator, my man. This is like hotter than the alien by conventional
Are we gonna have a
standards.
big buff man who surprisingly doesn't kill us because we're an unarmed woman laying there going, oh my god, and then we get raw dogged in the middle of the fucking woods?
Well, if we're an unarmed woman, he won't kill us. If we're an
That's what I
armed
said.
woman,
If we're
then
an
he
unarmed
will
woman
kill
that he finds, and then he's like, oh, I can't do it because
But
I'm
also,
respectful.
there are female predators, and
We just haven't gone to see them yet. That's the thing. I would
Yes,
love a movie that
Raw.
focuses on a female predator.
Raw.
I'm gonna put him up with Huntress.
That's fair.
Okay. Pyramid Head.
I mean, I think given
Pyramid
your
Head.
answer,
Pyramid Head.
even I would put.
Okay,
him
here's
up
the thing.
there.
I would fuck James Sunderland over Pyramid Head, but Pyramid Head is still raw. It's Pyramid Head. Actually, I would even.
I prefer Pyramid Head over James, but you know. That's
Here's the thing, too. I know more of James' personality, which affects things, and his personality is right up my type, except for, the cheating part, But,
I know
like,
absolutely nothing about the personalities, so Pyramid Head is.
Pyramid Head doesn't have a person, though. I would also maybe drink a few drinks because I did see how Pyramid Head was blasting them fucking nun mannequins, and Jesus Christ,
You're merely a coward.
he gonna break your hip bones, but it'll be a worthy experience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, reverse mer person.
Fucking absolutely not.
Fish on top, normal on the bottom.
No.
Can't do it. Can't bring yourself to do it.
No.
I would politely decline because I don't want to. I feel like it'd be kind of racist to be like absolutely not. I would politely decline them. I would be like, sorry.
And then ask them to set me up with their Triton or mermaid.
Yeah,
friends.
and I put it for either gender, reverse mer person. The thing is, I always kind of wonder, how does it work to fuck a mermaid or merman?
I have seen the art.
Where's the hole? Is it like at the top?
Like right,
or is it just like
right? The way it's been drawn that I have seen through my years on the internet is it is right under where it starts going from human to fish. It is sort of right under the belly button on the fish side, and it's sort of like hidden like a reptile to a degree.
Okay, because I always wonder, I'm like, where would the hole be?
You kind of, it's on the front, like, side.
Yeah, the upper front.
Scale. You kind of have to, from the images and arts that I've seen, it's always the guy is like planking on top of the bucket, and that's how you have to do it.
How I've seen it, it's like by the top of the tail where the fish has it. Okay. Interesting.
Same with like snake.
Gotcha.
Women.
Okay. Would you fuck a mermaid?
Yes.
I would fuck a merman.
I think I'd put in a few drinks for confidence, because I don't know if it's like it, because it depends on like if it was a specific mermaid or mer person, or then it'd be like a raw. But if it's
here's the thing.
mermaid,
Would you? Here's the thing. For this one, would you fuck a siren?
Don't know if I'd really have much of a choice, but I will put it in a few drinks for confidence.
Few drinks. Drinking to fuck a siren.
Speaking of sirens,
I would go nuts on a merman.
Come here, fishboy. There's animatic for a certain song of a certain epic
Oh
musical
my
that I would
god, the Epic
totally
the Musical.
that I would totally smash the sirens in it because of the
To
way
be
the artist draws
fair,
them.
they would be down. It's just, you know, you would have an interesting experience afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Slenderman.
Your thoughts?
I would say few drinks for confidence.
I'm fine with that as well.
I would definitely do it, but I would
Classic horror
definitely need some
icon. You know what they
confidence to
say
do
about
it.
skinny people, you know.
Skinny tall boys, yeah.
Skinny tall boys, uh-huh.
Here's the thing, I get scared by the feeling of being stalked, you know? So like I would need some confidence shots before I do it, but I would do it.
You do
Also,
know that
like he got that
Waterboy,
shit
one of the
on.
crimes that he committed to be in the redemption program is like stalking and
Okay, but
murder
here's the thing,
and
it's also different if they're fictional.
and Slenderman's not.
Wow.
Well,
I
maybe
think
he's not.
Yowie
Who
programmed me to
knows?
like tall men with ridiculous limbs. Would you do it with a succubus incubus if you knew it would kill you for one? I don't think I'd really have much of a choice if I get to that part.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
But like I feel like I gotta know
Listen,
what it's
okay.
like. That's
I've seen other
that's
VTubers do like the ranking of like monster girls. Succubus is my EX tier. It's like my triple S tier. Succubus is like my top #1 monster girl.
how old am I currently? No, yeah, if you're old enough where you're like, I'm content dying here. This is how I'll go. Yeah, if I was gonna execute myself, like that'd be a pretty fucking banger way to go. Um, it's not EX for me, but I will say that it's definitely up there. It's definitely A or S rank for me. For an Incubus at least. Okay, we got Springtrap. Are you fucking Willem Afton?
Here's the thing. In game universe, main universe, William Afton, no.
Are we fucking Matthew
Fan
Lillard though?
FNAF movie,
We fucking Matthew Lillard.
Springtrap, I can see it.
That's also a fun fact. That's
I'll
the
put
guy that
on the
plays
thinking
the
cap.
first ever Ghostface.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got the sauce. It is
The
Matthew
question is, are we
Lillard.
putting it in raw or few drinks?
I feel like you gotta do a few drinks.
Fair
You
enough.
know, like he's still a freaky freak. You know, that's still a lot to. Okay, this one.
Who is this?
Okay, this is a guy from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It is one of the Leatherfaces, but it is a specific one. It is hold on. This is specifically Tommy from Leatherface. This is Tommy specifically. Because there are different Leatherfaces.
What's your
To-
answer?
Raw.
Yeah,
Specifically for
agreed.
Tommy. Specifically for Tommy's Leatherface. Because holy shit. I was literally telling my boyfriend, because my boyfriend was like watching me as I was putting this list together this morning. And I told him, I was like, it's also like so sexual too, how they purposefully like slut him out in that movie. There's so many scenes where he's just pointlessly showing how physically strong he is and throwing people around and stuff. Like, it's crazy. They fully lean into it. He's like the right amount of dirty looking too. Like, he's not filthy, but he's like definitely like, you know. It's pretty peak. I think of the slashers, Tommy's Leatherface, I think, is the most attractive. He's grimy, not
I'll
slimy.
leave that to you.
Okay, werewolves.
All right, All right, Miss Knot, where are we putting it?
He's going up here. He's going up here. Oh,
Who would have
I
thought
only
that
put male because female werewolves don't fucking matter. Female werewolves, who gives a fuck? What's the
Okay, you
point?
say that, but I believe Buff Puff would disagree.
Okay, Buff Puff counts. Buff Puff will allow because we like Buff Puff.
Buff
Where's
Puff
Freddy
also...
Krueger? Freddy Krueger's ugly, and Freddy Krueger, I couldn't remember if he was a pedo sex offender or not. So I wasn't unsure because I haven't really watched the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. So I was like, you can't be ugly and that, you know? Like,
shout out to Buff Pup, not a furry, but would.
No, Buff Pup, well, Buff Pup is a female werewolf that's allowed. It's just the others, I'm like, what's the point? Because, like, with the whole werewolf thing, you get, male werewolves, you get the point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't really get the point, you know?
Well, I feel like the appeal to the male werewolf is obviously the knot and
yeah, and the whole like
that,
mating aspect of it.
I think it's kind of similar to that for the female werewolf, but more of just like, it's like you want to be kidnapped, pinned down, and have your pelvis broken until...
It's the you want to be dominated.
Yeah.
You want to, okay,
like,
you want to...
They're in heat, so they won't stop until they're satisfied.
Okay,
blah, blah, blah,
I guess I could see that. I think it's fucked up that human anatomy did not develop that kind of shit, is all I'm gonna say.
You're
That's
just
kind of
obsessed with
lame.
knots, man.
I think heat cycles are fun. And I think it's fucked up. We didn't get tails. We didn't get cool ears. We didn't get heat cycles. We didn't get knives. We didn't get anything interesting.
Opposable thumbs.
Bitch, raccoons got those. We didn't get anything fun. Exactly. Like, come on, man.
Live in the society and evolve our technologies.
Man, all I got is this stupid bone in my ass that will hurt sometimes when, like, I could have had a cool ass tail. It sucks, you know? Now I'm stuck reading my stupid Omegaverse smut because just reality can't be everything I want it to be. It's so unfortunate.
Alright,
it's
Miss
so
Adjacent
unfortunate.
Furry.
Hey, I admit it. I'm proud. I know what I am. I admit it.
Mm-hmm.
So Albert Wesker.
And this one you added for yourself as well, so just go ahead.
I would actually... Okay. I would actually need some drinks for Wesker.
I'm fine with few drinks for consideration or for confidence.
I would need a few drinks, not just for her. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can last.
It's all that I'd need. But
no, it's because, have you not seen that meme of him? It's so funny. Where it's like a girl trying to fuck Wesker, and it's him going, 7 minutes is all I can last. And it's Wesker, dude. If I play Dead by, I don't want to play Dead by Daylight because the game like seems really annoying and the community sucks. But if I ever did play and I had to play against a Wesker, I'm sorry, I'd be so fucking annoying. I'd be so annoying. He's
Dead
so
by Daylight,
hot.
a game you gotta play with friends, in my opinion.
Yeah, because the community is so fucking toxic and ass. Like, and I'm saying this as someone who plays League. Like, I did not expect it to be as bad as it was when I saw. Like, people literally get mad at you for actually playing the game. Like, they'll be like, you didn't follow our hyper-specific imaginary rule that we put in and agreed upon as a community. How dare you? It's actually fucked up for the killer to kill people and do killer things. How could you do that? Every player is hero! Sorry, Shiro!
Every player is... What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Shiro is the League player that will go in chat and tell people that they should log off and not play the game because they suck.
Oh, he's
that guy.
Toxic.
He's that guy. He used to be way fucking worse, but he's that guy. Yeah, he does go in there. No, he will fully admit it. Yeah, no, he will just...
who would play Marvel Rivals and then go in there and do a Spider-Man impression and be like, all right then, team, we got this, blah, 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 you know? And then get yelled at with slurs.
But when people beat him in Fortnite, they're trying too hard. True.
He gets mad when people ultimately when
Yeah.
people beat him
He
at
gets mad
Fortnite.
about
They're
sweats in
trying too hard.
Fortnite, but he's a sweat in League. He is a League sweat, 100%. Because listen, I love League, but like, I am not at all a sweat about it. Sometimes I get fucking mad because people are being stupid. But the thing is I'll never tell people they're being stupid. Like,
Unless it's
I'm,
me, and then you'll say, "God, you're stupid. You're so
oh my god. No, I
stupid and a
don't.
loser, and you hate me. It's fine."
Wow. Yeah, no, literally, if I play and I get mad, I just yell about it to myself. I don't tell people that they're doing bad because that makes me feel bad. Yeah, you never know. The other player might be 12 or have a disability or just hate their life in general. Yeah, I mean, well, they're playing League for one, so they definitely
Have you
do
seen that?
already.
Have you seen that one Fortnite clip of like it's this guy and he shoots someone and downs them, and then like the voice of a little kid comes through and is like, "Wait, wait, wait!" And then he starts giving pizzas, and then it starts doing like flash cuts to like sad cat memes of like, "What have I done?
Right?
How could I have done this?"
It reminds me of like seeing TikToks of people being like of like so there's this like thing on TikTok where some girls will post about like trying to bond with my dad, so I watch him play his favorite game or whatever. And some of them the guys will be playing League and they'll be like my dad comes home from his like 8-hour shift to play his favorite game and he's like and they'll be recording him and he'll die and he'll be like, "Oh, maybe I am getting too old for this." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna die. Don't say that."
No. No.
Don't say that, no. Like a classic, like, oh, where you kill like a guy in a shooter and then you just hear the voice of an older man being like, "Oh, I don't got it like I used to anymore, I guess."
That or like you're
Oh,
doing a match and it's really intense and you're like, "Ah, come on," and then you finally win and it's like, "Yes, fucking fuck you." And then as you go to say like
oh
get
my
wrecked, they
god.
say, "GG's, good game. That
Yeah,
was a
they're
really
so
good game." And it's
nice.
like, "No, what have I done?"
That's the thing is I always like to imagine, especially if I'm playing at certain times, I'm like, I'm probably playing against someone's dad right now that just got home and wants to play his video game. Or it's the weekend, this might be a 12-year-old. You know, or like this might be someone just trying their first time, you know? Like I try really hard not to because I'll get so genuinely sad. Or I think about those like those old people that play games because they want to like, you know, they want to keep their like mental capacities good. And I'm like, "Oh, that hurts my heart when I see them apologizing
I'm
for
just never
like not
toxic.
being good." I just can't bring myself to do it. The most I'll do is like hit someone with a question mark ping, and that's if I'm really like just flabbergasted. That's the most I do. Otherwise, I can't bring myself to do it. I don't know how he can do it,
Well,
man. I can't do it.
let's finish off this list, shall we? And I think
With
we
a
both know what
bang?
the answer here is.
Do you wanna say it at the same time on three?
Sure.
Three, two, one. Raw!
Raw.
Yes, xenomorphin raw! Actually, we have a pretty good gender split in the raw category, which I'm proud of.
Mm-hmm.
We have a pretty good balance of women and men. So, women, men, and xenomorph. Either form, queen
Yeah,
or normal xenomorph.
shout out to Xenomorph for being the only one to make it. Only
Facehugger got
monster to
close.
make it into the. Got close, yes.
Facehugger got close, but we had to have a discussion. The council had to vote on the facehugger. We had to assess the possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Goes from the ring. So the thing about Sadako, is I believe, for one, that is technically a child. That's the reason I didn't put any of the ring stuff, because that's why they're called ring girl, not ring woman. Um, yeah, that's the only reason. A lot of people draw her as an adult and lewd the fuck out of her, but she is like in her actual like film form a child. So if I post any, and like I don't want to have to do the like hear me out. We're imagining the adult one. Like, at that point, I could just say, okay, would you fuck Lady K from Lady K and the Sick Man?
Whatever
Because
that means.
that's basically her. Like, you know the manga Aki, the hentai Lady K and the Sick Man about the guy that fucks the ghost chick? You know what it is, you just
Oh,
don't know the
that
name. Yeah.
one.
That's
Okay. I just
basically
don't know
her
the name.
exact look. So, like, there you go. Would you bang her? Yeah. I mean, let's be real.
And I know you'd want to do the
Both
guy
of
from
them.
it because you.
But, yeah, if I was bisexual, both of them, but as a straight, yeah, the guy for sure, 100%. The Sick Man, 100%. That was fun.
Indeed, indeed.
That was so
A
much
lot of
fun.
agreements, some
We had
disagreements.
okay, our
some,
biggest disagreement
some
was Leon
vetoes.
Kennedy.
Well, also James, because I would put James where you would put Leon Kennedy.
Yeah, I get that. I just know the personalities, and just because Leon's personality just doesn't do it for me. That's why. But I understand. It's fair. I also think James is more physically attractive, but that's possibly a controversial opinion. I don't think Leon's that. I don't know. I think maybe it's also because James is just a bit older, and you know how I be.
You just have a type.
Well, it's funny
You
because
like them.
James Sunderland is actually 28 years old. He's not actually that old, but
You just
he
like them
seems like he'd be in his
evil or
30s.
traumatized or fucked up.
I like him. I like him seasoned. I like him.
Seasoned, quote unquote.
I like him to have some like an aged wine. That's what I like. Girl would generally think a serial killer's personality over Leon. It depends on the serial killer. I mean, some of them got shit personalities. Some of them are fun.
Like I said, sometimes
If my man is
unapologetically
mentally
based,
healthy, then we will have
sometimes.
nothing in common.
You see, that's a you issue because I'm perfectly mentally healthy, so I'm fine with both stable and unstable fictional men or women.
Here's the thing. I don't like I'm very much like also my taste in fictional is very different to my real taste, you
Well,
know?
obviously,
But
as
like in
everyone.
fictional, like if I'm gonna like a fictional guy, I'm gonna like an interesting one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna like an if I could just, you know, like I'm gonna like one that's interesting or one that like James Sunderland is just he is actually outside of the sins he has committed. He's he's decently close to like a type of guy I would probably actually go for. If we remove, you know, the fucking evil parts of him that have done horrific sins. But like
You know
his general
another
personality and everything.
tier list we should do
Hmm.
at some point?
What?
A tag tier list.
Oh, like for like fanfic and stuff?
Like hentai, fanfic, porn, whatever it is. Because I've seen other VTubers do like a tag tier
I
list.
think they definitely have some.
Well, I would save this before, if in case you want to post it on like Twitter before we.
Oh, well,
Oh
I already
well,
left. I can just get a screenshot.
is that Plants versus Zombies fucking
Where?
tier list? The first one.
Oh. Yeah, it is.
What the?
Okay,
Here.
here we
I
can.
don't think there's gonna be a fanfic tag,
This
but I think.
is.
Oh,
These are tags for
I'm watching through your
fanfics.
stream, so it's delayed. What
We could try this one if you want, but this one is more
Okay, but
like
these are like fucking
some of these are all like
tame openings,
yeah.
and also I think it'll be funnier if we do hentai tags.
I would have to probably make one, yeah, because I can go real balls to the wall with it. Oh, here we go. I just backed up and it's still there. I could make one that's it because I could include some real
Dojin
crazy
tag
ones.
tier list.
There's some like because yeah, if we just do basic like, do you like coffee shop alternative universe?
Coffee shop, high school AU.
Do you like
blah, blah,
one
blah, blah.
bed? Like, nah, bitch. I'm gonna ask you, like,
Mid.
water sports?
No.
I don't either. It's disgusting. I don't understand why people are into that.
I don't either. That's fucking
I feel like the only thing I can think
insane.
of is maybe like a degradation thing, but it's just too much
That
for
has
me.
to be it. Like,
It has to be. That's the only thing I can think of for why you'd be like, pee on me. Like, that's the only thing I could think of. I can't imagine anything else.
SMH, shaking my head.
All I know is I apologize because I'm gonna put anything Omegaverse related into S.
Knots up there, fucking heat cycle or
Heat's
whatever
up
up
there.
there.
Yeah. Aphrodisiac, shove it up there. Aphrodisiac is peak.
Okay,
Aphrodisiac is
but I
peak.
feel like that's not a uncommon opinion.
It is surprisingly. There's a lot of people who do not like it, and there's a lot of people who there's you can tell I'm an old fandom person, not a new fandom person, because new fandom people literally have discourse that aphrodisiac is rape culture. I'm not kidding. And I'm like, bitch, shut up. This shit was made by Star Trek back in the day. Like, shut up. All right.
Made by Star Trek back in the day.
It was! Star Trek was literally what fan fiction was created from Star Trek. That was where the first, like, official fan fiction was written.
I know. It was like Star Trek and
it was Spock and Kirk.
Omegaverse originates from Supernatural.
For Supernatural.
Right?
From a Wincest fan fiction. Yes. That's the worst part, is that it wasn't even, like, Dean and Castiel. It was Wincest. Well, here's the thing. There's definitely old cases of fanfiction. Like, many people argue that Dante's Inferno can be considered basically like an old school fanfic, you know? But, like,
Dante's Inferno.
Star Trek was the first where people were like, this is fan fiction. I'm making fan fiction and I'm gonna distribute it to other fans. Because that was all, like, it was a bunch of suburban moms in the 50s writing gay fanfic and distributing it to each other. Like, that's what sparked the creation of, like, fandom and fanfiction. So, like, we gotta salute our forefathers, Star Trek, for that. The original aphrodisiac was, I believe, it was an artichoke with, like, glitter paint on it, is what it was. It was like a plant that was like an artichoke that they like made all glittery and alien-like, and then it like sputtered gas at them or something. That's what the original one was back in the olden days.
I was looking through tier lists and I found quite an interesting and extensive one.
Oh, you did? Okay.
If you want, I don't know if you want to look at it on stream. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything bad that get you in trouble, but yeah, no.
Let me see.
It's got
Hold
some
on.
pretty interesting quote unquote tags in there.
Let me check. Because it might have some. Oh, this one's got a lot.
Yeah, it's got a lot.
God damn. Small penis. That's one of them.
Yep.
Ooh, some of these are, yeah, some of these are
Some
a
of them
little, yeah. One of them is just mother.
Okay, but that could just be MILFs, you know?
No, because MILFs is a separate one.
Wait, MILFs is a set? Oh. Well,
Oh, no!
I mean,
it's just insane.
To be fair, there is like a, I do not like this hate and a hate,
Yeah.
option in here, so yeah, no.
I don't know, man. I don't want to have to talk about one that's got farting as a list.
I don't think we have to talk about it. I think if we see something,
here's the thing. What I
agree that
probably will
bad.
do is I could probably make one and use some of these, because some of these are crazy. Some of them is like, it ranges from yoga pants to uncle to stomach deformation to why is okay, no, this one's kind of it's also kind of racist.
Oh, is like
Go to the fifth row
where?
and read through the
Fifth
fifth
row.
row.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's one that starts with a D. That's a little weird.
Oh.
That's a little
I
weird.
see. Kinda, but
It's kind of weird because like
kinda
that's
weird, but it
like
could also be referring to like, you know, like
bestie.
canned gyarus
Yeah,
and
but
things like
bestie
that,
literally
but
like some of I don't know,
yeah.
man. Yeah, no, this one's got also like Shota Lolly stuff on it too.
It's got a lot.
It's
That's for
got
certain.
really everything that
It's
they
got
could think of.
everything.
I would definitely make my own, but I would take like the normal ones that aren't like cuz some of those are straight up illegal.
I
Like
think you can like make a I think you could
like an
like make your own
edit
variation of the yeah, I'm pretty sure that's something you can do.
because yeah, that's crazy. That's diabolical, some of these.
Some of these I don't even know what they are.
One of
Like
them is
what is
chloroform.
Miko? Miko.
That's I don't know, but I'm kind of scared. I don't actually know what that one is.
All right, well, I'll take the hit. Dojin tag Miko.
I'm kind of nervous.
Meaning.
Maybe it's just like robots, like Hatsune Miku or something. I don't know.
What? Some of these don't make fucking sense. Oh, wait. Is this correct?
Yeah, someone
Okay,
said
I
careful.
think
Aki's gonna say awful shit in Japanese and not even know it. Yeah.
no, from what I'm seeing, the actual meaning of Miko is like shrine maiden or priestess.
Oh, okay. So it's like
So I'm
a Japanese
guessing
version of
that's
like a
what it is.
priest or
Yeah, Japanese
preacher.
version of like church or priest.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that would be fun to do for like a chatting or something. Like if I'll make one because I know a bunch as a connoisseur. I'll make the ultimate Gooner tier list.
You have Pazuri, and then you have Parasite.
Ugh, I don't like that. Yeah, I'll make my own that's like not gonna get us in trouble and not be half of it us going ew, ew no, ew
What's
no.
Shimadon?
I would be so careful saying some of these out loud if you don't know what language it could also be in.
Well, they're all probably Japanese.
Yeah, but still, that doesn't mean
Oh,
Japanese has got some.
that's what it is. Shimadon is basically incest orgy.
Ew! What the
Yeah.
why is there a specific term for
I don't
that?
know why there's a specific term for that.
What the fuck, Japan? Yeah, don't read out any more of these. Yeah, what the fuck, Japan? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Like, Japan over here, like, if it ain't
They got
illegal, I don't want it.
The funny thing is they also have a nun tag separate from the Miko tag.
Because if you're a
so-
weeb and you only want the Japanese religious figures.
Only want the Japanese shrine.
Oh my god, that's so... What the fuck, man? God damn. Ugh.
I like that one of the very top ones is bald.
Bald. He's bald and he hates people with hair. Ugh. Yeah, I'll take a picture of this and I'll post it. I'll post it for us to go over our official
The
tier
Mina
list
Aki official horror tier list.
of who we would bang, who we would not. What a wonderful way to spend Halloween together, bestie.
Yep.
We're so festive. We're so on brand.
Indeed. Only someone's missing a Halloween costume.
But, man, okay, I've had a rough week. Leave me alone.
All right, I guess.
I'm so proud of my favorite Seamus for putting Ripley right where she belongs, by the way. Absolutely. I would listen.
Well, obviously.
Either of us would have beat the fuck out of the other if we did not mutually agree on where to put her. Like, if you thought the Leon Kennedy debate would have been bad, if one of us would have said no to fucking Ellen Ripley, it would have been a bloodbath.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been bad. It would have been like a fucking proper family fight. Be like, you don't understand. Your
One of us
taste
would
is
have to
bad.
have gone down and paid the price for it.
I was gonna say, it wouldn't even matter if one of us relented because we would still be so offended the fact that we didn't immediately agree.
That
No,
would be one of those your insane bombshell takes.
if I was a lesbian, I would totally be into an Ellen Ripley type. 100%. If I was, or at least if I was bisexual. If I was into girls. If I was into girls, Ellen Ripley would be my, like, I would show people as, like, this is my type. That's, like, the kind of woman I would have gone for if I would have. And then I'm very, very rarely into girls, and Ripley is one of them. Based! Yeah,
Base, yep.
Listen, it doesn't matter which way she's folding me, okay? If it's Ellen Ripley, it's fine. It's fine. She could do what she
Ellen
wants.
Ripley, Ada Wong.
Cause I don't know. Like Lady Dimitrescu is another one where like, dude, if they make a live action and Gwendolyn Chastlet is not the person that plays Lady Dimitrescu, I'm gonna rip my skin off.
Yeah.
Because like if Lady Dimitrescu, if they ever did a live action, if she's not insanely tall and thick as fuck, like get out of here. I better see curves. I better see stomach. I better see
suffocate.
I hope the biddy better be like one biddy got to be the size of my head. That's got to be a big woman, okay? It will burn down the theater if they fuck it up. Exactly. Like everyone, even the voice actress is like, if they ever make a live action, it has to be her. And she would nail it, my queen. She would do it so much justice.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's so funny because like my type for if I was into women would definitely be either just like more masculine women or probably the like Lady Dimitrescu type, like I guess like I don't know if I would say like big dommy mommy, but just like, you know, big woman, big voluptuous woman.
Big goth woman.
Not even necessarily goth, just at least big voluptuous woman. You know, if she's not gonna be like a more masculine woman, there's gotta be woman to love, you know. My type on this list for the dudes is they're all grimy.
All traumatized, grimy,
evil, or just going through it. They're all the women are just like, I'm super cool and hot and awesome, and then the guys are just looking like either Satan or just going through it.
Guys definitely have very much, or at least from what I have seen, guys got fucking baby ass vanilla taste, okay, is all I'm gonna
Dude,
say.
I'm gonna say it was so fucking hard trying to find women for this list because I wanted to have a mix of genders. It was really hard to find more like not just it's just a woman with maybe some paint on her or something. It's so fucked up how every woman in horror either has to be like just a standard attractive woman or they just make her fat and that's their way of being like she's really gross looking. See, it's just they make her really fat, which I think is also fucked up that's just their go-to. Kind of like with One Piece where Oda's like, here's a hot woman and then the ugly woman because she's fat.
Absolutely beautiful woman and then absolutely ugly woman.
And we're just gonna make her fat and call her fat and that's it, and that's why she's ugly, except for Sanji because he's my goat, but you know. Yeah, it's like they always do that, which is so gross on its own, you know? Like, not
Well, to
saying there
be
can't
fair to
be
Oda, he does that to everything and
yeah, but it's just
everyone.
like all the women are either grotesque looking or like pin thin, you know, there's no in between, versus the guys at least have a bit
Mm-hmm.
more variety to their body types. It's either your Nami or your fucking like Big Mom or whatever her name is. There's no in between, like really.
Yeah.
So it's they kind of do that with like scary stuff where it's either just a generic pretty hot woman with like some blood on her or like ooh, she's like goth or something, but they never fully commit to the goth bit, you know? It's just like she
Yeah.
wears black. Ooh,
Need
you know.
more female monster icons.
And we need more female monster icons that aren't just gender bent versions of men. Because I will say, don't get me wrong, there are some hot female pyramid heads, but it's unfortunate that one of the staples is just a female gender bent version of an existing male character. You know,
Yeah.
like that's another unfortunate thing is a lot of the go-to like, well, this is really hot, but it's just a gender bent version. It's just female Ghostface. It's just female Pyramid Head. It's just female Jason Voorhees, you
I
know.
was about to say, yeah, because like any of the gender bent versions could get it
Like
from
it is cool,
as
but
token straight
it
men,
does
but it's
suck.
also like it's like saying, oh yeah, hot man turned into woman is now also hot woman. Like,
Exactly. And it's just kind of like it sucks because I would love more like interesting female designs for scary stuff. Like I would love a movie that focuses on like a female predator instead of always the male ones. That would be sick.
please,
I would
please.
love like I like Huntress because she is like, you know, a bit more built and a bit more, you know, compared to a lot of other women. It is still kind of a
Mm-hmm.
woman in a mask, you know, but like, hey, I'll fucking take it at this point. I wish even like something like Dead by Daylight would kind of do a little more than just it's a woman in a dirty dress with like a headpiece on, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because the guys are able to have like grotesque things about them. Most of the women don't really get the option to be ever like grotesque or have things about them that's like. I also feel like most of the female characters don't get the option to be also like purely unequivocally evil. I feel like they always have to have like she's just a little gal or like a redemption or you know, they
Mm-hmm.
can't just be evil and fucked up, you
Just be
know?
fucking insane.
Cuz like let bitches be evil, you know? Let us like actually just have a fucked up chick that's doing like fucked up things. You know, cuz it also cuz like I get it, they're maybe trying to like oh, we're trying to add depth to our female characters. But then it's kind of awkward when every single one of them is just, she was manipulated. Because then it kind of gets into the like, well, do you think every woman is like super easily
Mm-hmm.
manipulated or something? You know? Like it kind of ends up backfiring on them. Like I see what they're trying to do. But when it's every single one of them, it gets a little like, okay. Like, it makes me feel like that Homelander meme that's like, assuming every
Not
woman is
very woke
easily
of you.
manipulated, not very woke of you. Mm-mm. I know what you're trying to do, but no, no, no.
Making the female horror character just a conventionally attractive woman comparatively to male horror characters, that's not very
Not
woke
very
of
woke
you.
of you. No, no, no. Like, I hate that. That's the thing that drives me crazy. It's like, because truthfully, like, a lot of, like, there's a lot more male horror characters that can, like, even if they're, like, even for example, like, a Predator is not, like, he's still very dude, but even he's at least got, like, a fucked up mouth and shit like that. For, like, what? The one, like, female I can really think of that is, like, is it, like, Katara, whatever her name is? The fighting game chick that has, like, the fucked up mouth. Like, even
Oh, Melina.
Melina, even her, they still cover it 99% of the time and like
Oh,
never
don't even get me
actually let
started on
her do
Melina.
it. Like, I wish they would let her get to just do body horror stuff, but instead they cover it with a mask majority of the time.
Well, in some games it's more exposed, but yeah, I'd risk the teeth.
Called Hard Eyes. Ooh. A special chi recommendation?
Hard eyes.
Oh?
Dating or
Oh, is it
something
kind of
that
like
I've seen.
a Bloody Valentine kind of thing? Oh, it's a horror rom-com? Hmm. I'll check it out. I like some silly movies. Hmm. Okay. See, also, that's another thing is like, I wish we had a little more. And maybe this is just because I have, but like, I'm really hating the lack of eroticism and scary stuff nowadays. I think we need to
Yeah.
go back to our roots because mixing eroticism and horror is such a fucking fascinating thing to do. Like that's why like fucking that's why vampires exist, you know? That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why vampires exist. The most like iconic monster of all time, pretty much, you know. That's why like Nosferatu, who I actually meant to put on this, but I forgot to. Is so good.
Nosferatu.
Like I don't know.
Nosferatu.
I think it's so fascinating when you have a movie that is not just, and when I say like eroticism, I mean eroticism. I'm not saying like just throw sex scenes in a movie, like erotic. Like it needs to be like effort and tension and you know, like
Mm-hmm.
that's what's so good and so interesting about it. And exactly, not just a woman showering before she gets stabbed. Exactly. And like I would love to get more monster and human eroticism. I always say I would love like a more I would love even like if there was like a Beauty and the Beast adaptation that was more
Horror.
yes, about the scary aspect of it. You know, like I think that would be so interesting. Shape of Water, yeah, Shape of Water was a really good one. Like, I think that's so fascinating, you know, or like, you know, a predator and human or something, you know, like I think that kind of stuff is so fun. And it doesn't even
Predator
have to
and me, you mean?
also, and I'm not saying it in specifically in like monster man, female human. Like, I also think I would like some female monster, male human. I think
Female
that
predator and male me.
I would like more female monsters in general. Like that would be so interesting, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
alas, cuz I don't know. It's so I think there's so much like potential there for fascinating stories, but instead it's just like kind of like you mentioned of we're just going to show like a woman showering and it'd be like, "Oh my god, we kill her." Rah, you know. But also, like, that's just a problem with scary stuff in general. Of a lot of scary stuff just does a lot of like sexual violence against women, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Female
Calls it a
Beauty and the
day.
Beast, but Belle is played by Aki. Yeah, and the Predator is Beast. But you being
Yes.
stuck in it with a female predator.
Throw me to the wolves.
Yeah, because I don't know, there's such a because I hate when a movie like for example a common thing with like in the scary community with like especially slasher movies is like how quickly do the men get killed versus how long does it take to kill a woman? Because a
Mhm.
lot of the times the guys, it's like, boom, their head's cut off, they're dead. And then the girl, it's like, we're gonna torture her for 10 minutes straight, you know? And then it's like, starts to get into like the director's barely disguised fetish, you know? Then it starts getting like that one coworker I had at my old job who kept having AI generated images of women screaming and running from stuff on his computer. To the point where that's the only thing he had as his desktop wallpaper, and every time I saw him, it was a different image. I'm not
Yeah.
joking. I looked at his computer probably 50 times. Each one was a different image of a woman screaming, running from something. And it was all AI generated, so it had like the piss filter and everything on it. Like it looked so dog shit. And I was just like,
There's apparently a kink
ooh.
for like running away scared from, but like specifically just the act of running like away scared or something.
Like the adrenaline of it, maybe.
No, not I don't even think just like the adrenaline of the feeling of just like seeing
Oh,
uh
like
uh
watching it.
or I don't know. I just remember I saw a video where some people were talking about like a similar situation and someone was like, "Yeah, apparently it's like a kink
I mean, because
specifically of
there's
like
people who do like the predator prey stuff.
well, yeah, but that has actual meaning. I mean, it's like one of those weird ones where it's like, "Oh yeah, my kink is I like them T-posing." Or something like that. It's like a
Yeah.
weird
It's like a weird niche thing. Yeah, that guy had it and he had so many and it was so specific that I was just like, nah, bro, this feels like fetish shit. Like, it was so hyper specific. And he also just kind of had weird vibes, you know? A surprisingly common one I see on art sites is drowning women. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of them that are just so. There's a lot of things where you see it enough where you're like, I sense something off about this. Kind of like how I'm at a point where I can tell when I can tell when like I see a fan art of a dude. I'm pretty good if he's
if
shirtless,
it's
if
gay
it's
or
drawn by
not,
a gay
depending on the
man or a
nipples.
woman. Yeah, if I see art of a shirtless man and the nipples are really detailed, I'm like that's probably a gay man that drew this. Because
Mhm.
most women that draw shirtless dudes don't put that much effort into it. If there's surprising amount of detail on the nipples, probably a gay man that drew it, which like work, you know. But it's kind of like a tell, kind of like when you see someone draw like a monster and you're like, you draw furry art, don't you?
Yeah.
You're like, you're a little, your anatomy is a little specific here.
I just saw a funny tweet.
Ugh. I've never thought about it, but you're 10,000% right. Yeah, it's just something I noticed because, like, I would look at art and I would be like, there's a specific fixation on the chest here, and I know women don't really care about that because we just don't think about it like that. At least usually, you know, some do, but a lot of us just don't really think about
And
it
even
like
if it is
that.
the chest, it's like the pecs themselves. It's not the
It's not
nipples. That's
specifically
like
the
a
nipples, yeah. There's also like specifically there's like bulky dude that a straight woman drew, and then there's like a bulky bara dude that like a gay guy drew. You know?
mhm.
Like there's just a difference in how they do the anatomy as well. Which I will say, I do like how a lot of the gay men draw the anatomy. Like I think it does look nice. A lot of the times it looks a little less yaoi proportioned, you know? I mean, that's kind of the meme of a lot of the early yaoi proportion stuff, is a lot of it was women drawing it, and like, you know, they didn't have the best men proportions down. So it's just
The
like, I'm
classic
gonna
fucking
draw like
massive
Slender Man
man versus
versus
small
Tiny,
man in
Tiny
classic
with the big
yaoi.
eyes. Yeah,
Mhm.
it wasn't made exactly for gay men, yeah, until they got in the space themselves and started doing it. That's why when I see some, like, you know, like Fujos or whatever complaining about certain art and certain things like that. I'm like, you're in a space that's not meant for you. Don't bitch and whine, you know. You're
Mm-hmm.
touring in a space that's not primarily meant for you. Don't bitch and whine. Just move along. Don't eat the food. You know, it's not our place to say. Do I care about hyper realistic drawn nipples? No. I just move along. If I'm touring in their world, you know,
If I'm touring
like
their
if I'm
place.
touring their forte, I'm not gonna complain, you know? I'm on visitation. They could reject my visa. I'm not gonna do that, you know?
Look at the tweet I sent you.
Oh God. What the fuck is he doing there?
What the fuck is Dingen going to do?
If you
They're
bully
just
my
going to
chubby men
jump his
artist, I
ass.
will crash out and call the gay pentagon. No, for real. I kind of hate that too because I also just would like more body
Shout
variety.
out to Laos for
Dude, yeah.
ravaging the
You know
art
what's so
community.
crazy? See, now that like when I actually look at Dungeon Meshi, I like picture him as bigger than he actually is in the manga. Because I'm so used to chubby boy louse art, you know? That like when I see that he's not as chubby in the manga, I'm like, where it go? Where my white boy meat go? Where is it?
It's just strongman build.
I love that meme of him that fucking tweet of him where someone drew him chubby like at the beach and someone was like easy white chocolate, don't want you to
Yeah.
melt. It's so fucking funny.
Careful, white chocolate. Don't want
Don't,
you melting.
don't want you to melt out there. It's so funny. No, I get it because also like I would love more like chubby girls, and I would love more chubby girls in anime that their whole shtick isn't just I fucking eat and I eat all the time and I love food. Yeah, watch me shove food in me and it go X-ray style down my gut, you know? Like
You mean the one
the
fucking
Genshin girl.
Genshin girl?
Or even the like the chubby elf thing. Like every
Oh
chubby
yeah.
one always has to feel very fetishy and like we're just gonna be eating food nonstop, like rah, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a bit odd, you know?
No, it's a bit
It's a
weird.
bit weird because like I would love more chubby girls because I think also just like it's nice to get fucking some variety. I would also like more muscular girls. I would also like chubbier guys. I would also like some, you know, shorter guys that I would like some more stout dudes in anime. That would be chill. They kind of only exist in Dragon Ball.
Shout out to my yeah, that is true. We got some
we
shorties
don't
in Dragon Ball.
we
What's up,
don't
Vegeta?
have like any like short. It did, yeah. We don't have any like short buffer guys really in a lot of anime that aren't like, ooh, it's a goblin and an isekai or something, you know. Like I
We
would
do
just like
got
a bit more variety.
Senshi as well. Another shout out to Dungeon
True.
Meshi.
I love that Senshi is the one that she gets looted up all the times. Like
Dungeon Meshi is just peak, man.
I also, and I'm not even saying this as like just because I have like a thing for older guys, but like I would like more older men and women too that get like
Here, allow me to say what you really want to say. Let's have less anime take place in
in fucking
fucking
high
high
school.
school. Let's get some
Please.
adults or college level
Or
things
at
in here,
least like if we're
please,
doing an
God.
isekai, can they still not be 15? We're in a fantasy world. Do they really still have to be 15 years old always?
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? Their love interest is a grown ass adult. Why can't they be? Dude, you know how much I want to blow my brains out every time a new shoujo manga comes out and it's like age gap romance and I'm like, please don't be a minor and adult. Please don't be a minor. It's a fucking minor and an adult. God damn it. Like it's never like a
So
20-year-old and a 40-year-old. It's always a 15-year-old and like a 21-year-old and it's like, "No! No!"
that kind of reminded me for some reason of there's this one manhwa that I've read that so it's an isekai, but it's one of those like unconventional isekais. It's still a power fantasy isekai, but it's an unconventional isekai of like it's called the greatest real estate developer, and it's essentially an engineering person gets isekai'd into a fantasy world, but instead of being like the main hero or doing anything like that, his goal is to get rich by introducing like engineering shit to the medieval times. So he like makes a working air conditioning using like building uh like certain irrigation ways and land stuff like that, and it just constantly evolves of him trying to get rich and never have to do anything, but then he constantly gets dragged into like saving a town or whatever. But he's
Yeah.
also like the scummiest, like ugly quote unquote person ever. So it really like everyone hates him and things
Yeah.
like that, so it's really fun. It's really funny. It breaks conventional terms. You probably would never read it because I don't know if the art style is your thing, but
Yeah. No, I agree though.
it's
Like
very funny.
I love when they do things like that. Like I also love like I love things that where they do a different. Also, hold on, give me a moment.
They're going to handle something. So, all right, Chance. Time for me to speak my truth. Dora. No,
Noi.
it's Dora. Yeah,
Dorhadoro.
Dora Hedoro getting its new season. I can't fucking wait. I
You're looking at the picture like Wolverine, like I missed my wife.
exactly. I miss my wife.
Okay, to be
Noi.
fair, the
My
guy from that show
6'10",
appeals to me, so work.
my 6'10" massive muscle mommy, please.
Who's like so kind and pretty and like
Mm-hmm.
just like a nice person.
Smash, 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 smash.
I would do anything to be annoyed. I would fuck the lizard man. The guy, okay, the guy in like the heart mask, that guy appeals to me. I don't know his name.
That's
The like
Shin, and he's the one
secondary
that
guy.
accompanies Noi.
Yeah, him, dude. Yeah, him for sure is like he's so my
It's
vibe.
like Shin and Noi, which is like the heart guy, and then Noi is obviously big girl, and then they're like
Yeah,
the secondary pair, and then the main pair is like the
the
lizard
lizard
man and the
guy and
blonde
the
chick.
girl. All I'm gonna say is heart guy and Noi are the couple, right?
Yes.
They're the ones dating on the
Mm-hmm.
well, there's two
It's heart
couples,
guy
but they're
and
the
Noi.
ones. Yeah, they need to make out sloppy style in the new season.
Exactly. That's what
they, need,
I'm saying.
they need to make out sloppy style in the new season.
Let me project.
You can trust the women mangas to bring the sauce, dude. Gaichi Akuda is how I feel the same way. Pretty much every character, but the main one is an adult, but the main character feels like a child, so you don't have to question anything. You're like, yeah, it's my son. Here's the thing, I don't mind child necessarily if they make them feel like they're shithead little kids, you know? Like, cause then it's like, okay, yeah, this is my kid, you know? Like, move along. There's gotta be enough adults on the cast as well, you know? That's why I think that, like, you know, Demon Slayer is popular because Tanjiro feels like a kid, you know? JJK, I think Yuji feels like a kid in a lot of ways, you know? He's a fucking little shit. Fucking Rudo from Gaichi Akuda, that's a little asshole. Josuke, that little bitch, like, you know? I don't mind that as long as I have enough adults in the cast. Though I will say it is about 3 and we gotta go because we're gonna try to go get a car.
All right.
So I have to go because we have to go to a meeting at a dealership. It's gonna be fun. So much fun.
Good luck. Hope you're
Hope
ready to be sitting
Hoping we get a good
on a
deal.
bench for 3 hours.
Yeah, I literally meant a car. We're trying to get a new car for my boyfriend. So you're talking about an Uber. No, we're trying to actually get a car. It's just that the places aren't open on the weekends for a very long time, so we're doing it today.
Mm.
But I will say I'm gonna plug myself a little bit here at the end, Aki,
No.
because oh, okay, never mind then. Goodbye,
It's
everyone.
your
Uh,
stream. Go ahead.
Next week we're officially kicking off the subathon. We're starting Monday. I'm super excited. I've planned a hopefully fun week. I'm gonna try to annoy Aki to potentially do something with me again. Doing a lot of planning. It's gonna be hopefully a lot of fun. Uh, I've been working really hard to hopefully bring you something fun, something cool. Got a lot of goals cooked up, and all of it will be going to getting concept art for my new model, and anything potentially left over, if we manage to have leftovers, will go back into stream, whether it's new games, emotes, things of that sort. So look out for that. Also, next week, things seem to calm down, so I shouldn't have to end early as much, but I knew today would be a shorter stream. So hopefully next week we don't have as many interruptions. It was just kind of hectic this week, but I will be really excited to experience our first ever subathon next week, and it will be going throughout November, or until I guess we just max out the goals, which we're gonna be going throughout November, because I don't know how much we're gonna get, but it'll be hopefully very fun. Do you wanna plug your anything you're doing? Any weekly stuff that we're doing?
Uh, well, I am unfortunately still in the thick of it when it comes to college. So streams are still in a guerrilla warfare sort of happen when they happen. But I can guarantee you that so long as players are available, that every day, Thursday at 8 p.m. CST or 7 p.m. EST or 9 p.m. EST, I go live with a little thing called Castlevania Blood Debt, which is a D&D campaign that I run with the lovely Mina Majesty, as well as a couple of other of our VTuber friends, Shiro, Chewy, Alphonse, you know the gang. We just had a pretty big and a pretty crazy session last time, and it's only gonna get crazier. So love to
My
see you there.
character's lore is finally out in the open. Let's go.
Indeed. And if you need to catch up on the campaign, I have posted all of the VODs to YouTube and made a playlist. So you can just go in there and catch up.
Yeah. Figure let you get your thing for our wonderful D&D campaign. We're about halfway, you said, right? Bit
Yes, the
over.
session 20 is the max. You
Gotcha.
might, depending on how you guys progress and what you guys do, might end a bit earlier, but we'll see.
Gotcha. So we're a bit above the halfway point. But let me see if there's anybody on that I know.
Shiro's online.
Shiro is
Chewy's
okay.
also online with a collab.
Okay. We can go Shiro. Oh, because he's also gonna be doing something with Chi too in a bit. So we'll go send you guys over there to give them some love. Chi made my lovely reference sheet for my new model, so also make sure whenever they do their thing, if you have time, come again. I hope that your pumpkin carving contest goes well. But thank you guys. I'm so glad you enjoyed listening to us talking about banging horror characters for X amount of time.
Yep.
And it was fun. I can't wait. I'm so excited for next week. It'll be hopefully so much fun, and I will post the goals to Twitter and the Discord this weekend so that you guys can get a sneak peek of what's to come. So goodbye everyone.
Bye bye. Farewell.
Bye bye.
Happy Halloween.